The NBA Live series has come a long way since its foray into the current generation, and NBA Live 19 is no different in its improvements. Much like fans of the NBA Live 19 cover athlete, fans of the series have been trusting the process with good cause. Each year, the NBA Live games have continued to improve, but while NBA Live 19 is a solid title, it's yet to overcome the opposition. Put simply, NBA Live 19 provides a fun experience, but not the most realistic of simulations. Where sports games live or die is their gameplay, and NBA Live 19 has solid gameplay elements. While the game is not as technically sound as their competitors, NBA Live 19's gameplay is extremely smooth and fluid. Essentially, the title didn't feel as mechanical as others, and the gameplay flows very well. The controls are also quite intuitive, but playing on-ball defense still gives me some issues. Playing on either side of the ball came relatively naturally, and the game was easy to pick up and play. There were a couple minor issues I had during the gameplay, such as not being able to call a timeout when I had the ball, but these were few and far between. Besides the typical Play Now option, NBA Live 19's primary modes include Franchise, Ultimate Team, and The One. Undoubtedly, The One is NBA Live 19's featured game mode, where players can create their own players to rise to legendary status in the league and/or the streets. In the league, players advance through their careers starting with getting drafted, signing contracts, and playing for the championship. In the streets, you'll play various tournaments around the world with different sets of rules, such as dunks being worth 5 points. The One mode also features court battles in which players must protect their own courts while going out to beat other courts in a conquest-like mode. This allows players to set their own rosters, rules, and create their own courts. The Streets is my personal favorite mode in the game, with players being able to customize their home and away attire, and players can opt to play through this mode as either a male or female character. I also quite enjoyed the various rule sets and the ability to play in a 3-on-3 game. In addition to this, being able to set my own squad to suit my own player or play style was another fun aspect. While the Streets and The One as a whole were positive experiences in NBA Live 19, the Franchise mode was a bit lacking in terms of depth and user experience. Graphically, NBA Live 19 is up to par. The various NBA players, whether they be household names like James Harden or even lesser-known players, all look authentic, with some exceptions. In addition, the NBA courts and the various street courts look great in both cinematics as well as during gameplay. Likewise, the soundtrack of the game is well done, but it does fade into the background at times as well. While the game looks good, moving between menus can be a bit cumbersome and feel sluggish at times. Overall, the presentation of NBA Live 19 is on point, and the various camera angles, especially the cell phone camera angles in The One, are engaging. NBA Live 19 is the continuation of EA Sports' road to redemption for the franchise and is largely a successful venture. While Kevin Garnett is not expected to hug NBA Live 19 and say, "Y'all look so different," it definitely feels like the NBA franchise is on the verge of getting that hug. With overall smooth gameplay and a fresh The One mode, NBA Live 19 does enough to distinguish itself from its competitors, but it doesn't rise above as the best simulation basketball game of the year. For those who much prefer a casual playing experience, NBA Live 19 has got you covered. If you're playing NBA Live 19, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to COGconnected for all things gaming, and for news, reviews, features, and more, visit us online at COGconnected.com.